Around the world today, humanity is suffering on an enormous scale. 1 billion people live with physical sickness and chronic pain. 300 million experience depression. 280 million struggle with anxiety. 700 million live in extreme poverty, and more than 800 million face severe malnutrition. Many health practitioners and healers worldwide dedicate their lives to helping humanity. World-renowned healer and MD in China, Dr. and Master Zhigang Sha is one of them. Master Sha is also a doctor of traditional Chinese medicine in China and Canada, a Tao Grandmaster, and has created thousands of healing miracles and trained thousands of practitioners all over the world. Master Sha has launched the Tao Soul Light Herbs program to bring healing and transformation to every person who is suffering, offering a field of Tao light to support balance, harmony, and well-being for all. These are not physical herbs, they are invisible spiritual light transmissions. And when we say Tao, it is not religion, it represents the creator and source of everyone and everything. This healing is open to everyone from all walks of life and belief systems. And already countless heart-touching stories of transformation have begun to emerge. Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Alexia Cito, your host for Tao Soul Light Herbs. On this show, we will be sharing these stories to bring hope, inspiration, and possibility to the billions who are suffering. Welcome, and let's meet today's special guest, Ila. So welcome, Ila, and thank you for being with us today.
Oh, thank you for inviting me. I'm so grateful and honored to be here with you, Alexia.
And just to get started, I'd love to learn, and for the viewers to learn a little bit about you.
My name's Ila Kagram, and I come from the United Kingdom in a place from Northamptonshire. And I actually help entrepreneurs, business owners, and change makers transform pain to profit. And I've been doing this for many, many years because, businesses really struggle and their families struggle and their health struggles and every part of their life struggles. And that's why they cannot live the life that they need to live.
That is so powerful what you do, and it is so needed. And I'm excited from this perspective and from your lived experience to learn a little bit today about the Tao Soul Light Herbs and how they help you.
So the Tao Soul Light Herbs were absolutely transformational for me. For me, it was quite instant what happened. 2 years ago, I actually lost my mother. And I never realized I was still carrying a lot of that pain, and the pain transformed to grief and sadness, and that translated to stress. So I didn't know that I was actually stressed until you start experiencing things. So what I felt over these last few months was I felt my hair falling out. And, it's like on the borderline of alopecia, where there were little patches on my scalp. So you could literally see those patches on my scalp, this part at the front, so it's hardly any hair. And it was getting really stressful. I didn't know what to do about it. So then I started to think, what is going on with me through all of this? And I realized that on some level, I was stressed. I was carrying some element of stress. We don't always know we're stressed. On the physical level, I didn't think I was stressed. But all the symptoms of losing hair and, anxiety and then energy being low and all of that stuff started to make me think, okay, there's something going on here. I need to maybe look at this. So when Master Sha offered the Tao Light Herbs, I literally was so excited. So I received it because, of course, there were so many parts of your body or your health condition that you could receive it for. So I said, okay, you know what, let me pick my heart. Because when you have a still heart, you tend to have less stress. When your heart is peaceful, then stress and peace cannot stay in the same place. So I said, let me focus on my heart. And then, like Master Sha says, that you receive this, but you have to do your part and practice. So I was chanting Tao Soul Light Herbs, Tao Soul Light Herbs. I was chanting it, morning to night. I was just constantly, and what I realized that my energy levels started to lift. I was less tired, I was less sleepy, I was less exhausted. And then I was like, I didn't even notice. So this was 3 weeks ago. I didn't even notice because I got so used to my hair falling out and thinning and trying to cover it up that a week ago, I looked in the mirror and I don't know if you can see these baby hairs. You know, can you see them?
Oh my goodness. There is so much new growth there.
There is so much growth. And if you look here, there's so much small hairs. So I received for the heart, and a week late, just a week ago, I noticed all these baby hairs.
A week.
Yeah.
That is astounding.
And it's speedy, isn't it? It's so speedy. Look at the length of it. I'm just like, I know, I'm so excited about them. You know, because it was a really emotional when I started to see patches of hair depleted from my scalp. And now all of a sudden, you know, look, it's all there. There's lots of hair there, but I didn't notice it because I got so used to not paying attention to my hair anymore. And, you know, this morning I woke up, and when I woke up, my hair was out here. And I met somebody, you know, as I was walking out of where I was, and they said, "Oh, you've got really nice thick hair." Can you imagine that? So, you know, I didn't know at that time, but stress can cause a lot of issues. And receiving the Tao Soul Light Herbs for the heart can really help so many people relieve stress that sometimes they don't even know they have, but they've got the symptoms of all of this. So that was my, you know, my miracle. And I'm just so excited of what else is possible, because this is possible. You know, if this is possible, there are many products out there. I tell you, I've tried all of them. I've tried so many products that nothing was working. You know, nothing was working for me. I used to go and shower. It's like clumps of hair coming out.
So what do you think is the significance of Tao Soul Light Herbs in the planet at this time for humanity?
You know, it's the key. It's the key for all life. We all have an existence. We all have a stressful life at times. We all have situations we're dealing with. Two of my clients, actually, I asked them to receive these Tao Soul Light Herbs. I mean, one of them, she was just significantly transformed. You know, before, every word that she was speaking was negative, complaining, negative. After she received this, you know, her nature just became jovial. So who doesn't need it? You know, there's that. And if I even share with you my father, you know, when I lost my mother, of course, the impact has been massive for him. So he's really become despondent. He didn't really want to do a lot of things. When he received the Tao Soul Light Herbs, which I registered for him, and I did it for his heart as well. You know, my dad came back to his normal jovial self. My dad has a very nice sense of humor, and he kind of stopped being that. And I noticed that immediately. My sisters noticed it, and they didn't even know he'd received anything. So imagine if every household, every family member, everyone in this world, no matter where they are, can just receive one transmission of a Tao Soul Light Herb. Wouldn't it change the whole ecosystem of the world? Wouldn't it change the peace, the harmony, the love? It will change the connection. It will change how we could each relate to each other, because that negativity that we could be holding could be lessened. There is hope. There is hope with Tao Soul Light Herbs.
So beautiful and so true. And I want to thank you. Thank you for being here today. And thank you for sharing your story and your vision with Tao Soul Light Herbs. And we want to thank each and every one of you. As Master Sha always teaches, the results are his report card, and they continue to speak powerfully for themselves. So thank you for being here, and may today's story uplift you, inspire you, and open your heart to what is possible with Tao Soul Light Herbs. Thank you so much for joining us today. Each story we share shows us the incredible possibilities that open when we connect with the Tao Source Light and the healing power within ourselves. As Master Sha always says, I have the power to heal myself, you have the power to heal yourself, and together we have the power to heal the world. To experience Tao Soul Light Herbs for yourself, visit taosoullightherbs.drsha.com and register now. We invite you to stay connected and continue this journey of transformation with us. We'll see you next time.